in this game. And now that I know what to do, I want to do this better. Hello there, brave warrior. My name's Hoog, and I've got some advice for you. First off, don't be depressed. The foggy banks of Asgard need you more than the halls of Valhalla. Secondly, even after death, you shouldn't ignore your health. So. It wants eggs, which means I've got to go to some nests. I'm gonna start by collecting some very basic supplies. And by that I mean you really need a lot of, wood. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough stuff for the forge. Because as soon as they start pelting you with the big enemies, it really kills your whole run. I know basically it sacrificed my whole inventory, but I've got a better understanding of what I need than I did before. Twigs are also important, which I believe you get from these little things every now and again. Yes, straw is important. Nests are important to harvest because they give you eggs and other things. I gotta wait for that rabbit again. Because I need the rabbit's hide. See, one of the armors. You need is it needs the rabbit hide. That's important to get that. It's almost one of the most important resources to get at the beginning. Although I tend to gather a bunch of the different animals and stuff. Well, I was able to fit the plea. I need some more food. Now you're always gonna need food. Because your guy needs to eat. Cabbage is common. Any kind of straw, you're gonna wanna loot that like your life depends on it, because it really does. Frogs, you can waste your time with them, but it's really useless. At least right now. That's okay. We don't need this hedgehog. We need wood. We need some rock. Welcome to the land of Fog, warrior. We don't know each other, but I believe we've already met my brother, Hoog, or was it Moon? Stupid names, I always forget who is who. But one thing I know for sure, I am the smarter one. Well, your mission here in Niffleheim is very complicated and dangerous. But you've already gotten used to danger, haven't you? Darkness, horror, and doom. My nest on Yggdrasil was blown away by the wind from the realm of the dead. I need some brushwood quickly. Bring me 24 sticks and I'll be sure to make it up to you. I'll give you a torch and it will help you underground. Great. My, how far we are from Asgard. I've flown for so long, now I'm starving. Help a poor forest bird, won't you? Don't worry, I'll show my gratitude. Caw, how are you, warrior? Don't you find the thick fog troubling and the cold wind tiresome? It's always like that in this place. This land is dead. It's been dead for so long that no one remembers it alive except for me. I do remember and can tell you the tale if you'd like. In ancient times, before the 9 worlds existed, there was a spring here by the name of Boiling Kettle. The eternal cold around it turned water into ice, but the spring didn't freeze, and wait a minute. What's that? Can you hear it? A sail on pine nuts in Valhalla. Pine nut. I'm sorry, Viking. We will continue some other time. Birds. Oh, these useless, annoying creatures. There's only one good thing about them, that tasty, tender meat. Ahem, don't look at me like that, I'm a special bird, and I have a name Hoog, or was it Moon? I keep forgetting, oh never mind, it's time to go hunting. I did that one. Yeah. Greetings, how about a small history lesson? Where was I? Ah yes, the frost giants. No, never mind, there was nothing interesting before them anyway. So the frost giants and their leader Ymir launched an assault on Asgard. A war with the gods is not an easy thing, and the giants were fighting a losing battle until they came up with the idea to pour chaos into the boiling kettle, thus creating the most powerful weapon in the universe. Would you like to find out what happens next, warrior? Then listen to the story of the Temple City. The priests of death have built it over the boiling kettle, the spring from which all 9 worlds were born a long time ago. The same spring was used by the frost giants to build their main weapon. You rabbit hide. Told you rabbit hide's important. No, I'm not gonna kill you. Out here, so. My master is a known lover of mead. One time he even seduced the ugly giantess just to get to the... never mind. The point is the mead is made from honey. How about you bring me a few pots? I'm planning a small get-together in my nest. Already did it. Already did this one too. When your comrades in arms laid your body on the dray car and returned to the shore, where they feasted for 3 days and 3 nights, reciting all of your victories and escapees. They had no doubt you were going to Valhalla, but they were wrong. You are here and this is the highest honor. You were chosen by the masters of Asgard to save all 9 worlds. Come on, don't give me that look. And we are moving on deeper into the past, so the giants were ready to destroy Asgard once and for all, but all of a sudden Loki stepped in. The ginger double-crosser sneaked into Ymir's lair and stole a secret weapon. I won't go into detail on what he had to turn into to pull that one off. Even ravens appreciate the bounds of decency. Anyway, Loki stole the secret weapon and the gods unleashed their fury on the inhabitants of Niffleheim. Ymir was killed and he lost so much blood that all the other giants drowned in it. All except for Bargelmir and his family. They escaped on a boat and eventually drifted to the shores of Jotunheim. Do you see where I'm going? No? Well, I could explain, but my throat is sore from all the talking. I need some rest and some inspiration. I need rock. There it is. Vikings are made of steel. Never mind. The only problem is rock. So what do we need now? Resin. Trying to remember where you get resin. Outside the, Well, first, let's get our castle up. Yeah, I know. Nice. It's so small and then you go inside, eh? Right here, I'm gonna build a chest. We need some iron, though. Okay. So what that tells me is that I need to go over here to the safe that it provides you with. You see, at least this time I know what I'm doing. When I was first playing it, I didn't know, so you will see that at a later point. Meat. The meat. It is weirdly good to have your meat and your eggs in the same area. And then you put your spices in the other one here because you're going to be using it. Along with your seeds, which are for your gardens. In this storyline. Then of course you got your rare items, which you want to kind of stick to the bottom over here. Now you always want straw, so it's good to keep that in mind too. Now you're going to get lots of these. They're not really a big deal, but more importantly you need your twigs, your sticks, and feathers. Feathers are for weapons. This is for armor. This is for building. I still don't know what the bones are for, so we'll just put it with the meat. I couldn't begin to explain that to you because I don't know. What I do know is that I wish we had better upgrades. Okay, so we do need to look at our forge. We need rock. here. Yeah, we need mostly rock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. I get the resin. I'm trying to remember how to get the resin. I believe I first gotta get through a few things, actually. Now, I don't think I can build the resin here. What I do know is that this has building stone, which is what I desperately need right now.